This is actually part 2 of a multi-part video. We already kind of cleared the top levels and we're going to continue down. So this is the intro to video part 1, but you're looking at part 2. I wanted to take a second and talk about a book that came out. And this is a pretty familiar name these days. Robert was the caretaker of the mine for 24 years prior to the new owner, before it became a social media sensation. He cared for the town and kept it up, and this book is a bunch of his stories and history of the town, which you're probably not going to get online through the popular means these days. He's written this book, and he's got this book for sale. I'll put a link in the description below if you're interested in a little bit more in-depth history of this town. Please check out the book. We actually went down this mine while it was for sale, and we went down to check on the water supply because there was one person that was thinking about buying the mine if the water was still, in fact, down there. And the video's on this channel. I can add a link. And we found the water, and we also found the fail point, which was a pipe. And when we got back up to the top, we put an amp clamp on the circuit breaker, the wire going down to the pump, and hit the breaker, and we could see the surge in the pump start. So the mine was one of the, it was interesting in the fact that it was 900 foot straight vertical with no platforms, and we had to rappel down 900 feet and then climb a ladder on rope. So that was pretty interesting. But the mine has got so much collapse and that in it, you really... hopefully, wasn't really the best explorer. So please check out this book. Support Robert. He really put in a half a lifetime's worth of effort into preserving this town until the news media picked it up. Did you guys notice how viral that went? Worldwide, every news media outlet picked up that town was for sale. And, much like they do where all the local news stories will have the same exact script, local news stations will have the same exact script. Somebody decided to make that.
Yeah, somebody did a good marketing job.
Well, I think that the media just picked up on it. But, I mean, it was on everything from BBC to local news in LA. I mean, it was just because it had been for sale before, but the media hype is what has really driven what you're seeing now. And that's not really the history. This is really the true history here. The struggle to preserve what's there. So check out Robert's book. So this is a service at it. Notice how there's no track, but there's boards on the back to hold wiring and pipe. This is where the air, water, and electricity were most likely plumbed into this mine.
The drift is snowing, but You're a brave motherfucker to even attempt getting across there.
Yeah. The shaft failed. There's the shaft. And there's the hoist. Some type of hoist. But yeah, it's sort of the end of the line here. And this is a big mine. Oh well. Kind of sucks. Yeah, well, that's where the shaft was. Does it just face out right there?
Oh, no, there's all sorts of shit going on back here, man. Another fucking pit going down here. Collapsed trestle.
Oh.
Bridge.
Dude, maybe there's a way around the shaft. Maybe there's...
Someone put that in to get across. The drift keeps going, and then there's a manway going up, and the ladders look okay.
Look at there's airflow. I bet you there's a secondary way down there, and I bet this is it.
We got a way down here, and we got a way up here on top of this chute. We're gonna keep running out the main drift though first before we try any ups or downs.
There is definitely a way down here. And this is very tempting because you can see there's another ladder there. All right, here are the ladders right here. This is almost like a point of regress, but you see the ore chute here. This must be the ore. This, what a cool wood contraption. Look at that up there. It's definitely kind of crappy ground. It's not really hard rock. It's like garbage pressed into, it's like particle board rock. Yeah, it almost looks like people are scurrying down right there. And then right there, you can see where the ground is disturbed, but I would prefer to rope this. Yes, I believe this is probably a secondary way down to a level below us, which I think would probably be worth it. I don't know, I like the way this looks down here. The colors, the stalls, the ore chute, I just like it. They went that way and they've been gone that way quite a while, but the airflow stops. So I'm going to go this way and catch up. We'll capture this, but I think going down is definitely... As soon as you come through here, it just gets wet. Wow, wet and dark. And hot and humid. But this continues. Oh, caved in.
Had to take the lens off and then get the bottom of it again.
All right, I'll pause, and when we get to something, I'll key it back up.
What's that a can of? It's not carbide. Clay slabs you're delaminating.
I think I'll go straight. Let me. You guys want to do that one?
Might as well.
Well, finishes out. Check. This must be gold, and this is where the gold was. I'm assuming, I don't know. You can clearly see the fault there. I would consider this bad ground. But that's me, I don't know anything.
We might have a way down.
Oh, another way down.
Another way down. Easy peasy. Can't tell how far it goes, but it looks easy, easy.
You want to take a peek?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking run this layer out first before I go up or down. I don't know what that shiny growth is, but that drift you went down was full of it. What was down that one? Is that end quickly?
The one I went down?
Yeah.
No, that looks very promising.
Oh, you just turned around?
You need to go down and look at it. There's airflow blowing down it, which I'm assuming it's blowing down and then it's raising up the shaft as natural convection because it's hot below.
Yeah, air's already way better here.
Yeah, I noticed it's sort of dried out.
I appreciate it.
Wow.
There are rodeo beers and the drill holes and drill holes. Good luck, you know. good shape.
All slipped out.
Ah, of course it gets high again.
Yeah.
It went down too. Oh, that's a tumble. Look at all those chunks.
Caved in?
Oh yeah, big
Yeah.
chunks. That came hard. That's a tight squeeze, but I don't think that goes very far. Yeah, that's a pretty big catastrophic collapse. It stooped all the way up to there.
Yeah, the wood is not in very good shape here.
Alright, we've got a side drift, and then we got that stope going down. I love getting back to the cool air, lighter air.
Face.
Just quick.
So what do you think they were after? That seam right there? Up and down?
I don't know about that seam. I know with the clay, the gold settles a layer, goes through the clay and settles like a bedrock type layer. In the clay, I don't know what that seam is, but they were following another little seam that Jake pointed out in the main haulage on the way in. But I don't know, it's very tiny and I don't know what it is. Oh, are these rare pants?
Oh, do we have a denim dump? The ultra.
This could be worth millions.
It looks more like cotton.
It does look like cotton. Some sort of canvas.
Are we rich?
It could be rich. Yeah.
I see no airflow here, though. Yeah, see the stalls down in there? That's how the other one is that I went down.
So you went down the ladders and just what?
I went down the ladders and then it just turned into a slide like this.
Okay, that's not bad.
This has got to drop to a level below, though. They didn't pull the stuff out of here.
True, yeah, it's got to. Big chamber, a lot of collapses, but not pinched off yet.
I have a feeling because there would be airflow. I mean, there is some airflow because it's drier here, but there would be good airflow through where I crawled through.
Edges fairly cautiously and find out. There's some big chunks that came down in there.
It has to connect to a drift below and back to the
I
shaft.
believe it did. There's some like larger than car sized pieces that collapsed down though. But yeah, you go up over the big collapse and it just opens up into a huge chamber and pit. Can't see the bottom of the pit. I can't see any drifting. There must have been.
So is this worth checking out now, or do we come back with rope, or do we go do the other
I'll
one?
get eyes on it. I couldn't tell you if you need rope or not. From what I see, I don't think so. But if it ends up to another level, you're already going to be that far. So I'll probably wait for Justin so we can all kind of plop down it together.
Yeah, here's the boulders. If you were under that when it came down, it'd be crunch-o-matic. And the stalls are it's just rotten. I mean, the wood is just gone. So I don't think this is worth... Survey team was here. I don't think this is worth pursuing. Simply because of the lack of airflow, I don't think it's going to connect. I think the one I went down earlier is a better shot.
I can just about see the bottom. Wow, this used to go and go and go.
Long big slabs.
All these pieces have been delaminating.
Yeah.
Pancaking this thing. And how big this place really was.
I think it's pinched off.
It's a little loose.
Imagine if that peeled off right there. That chunk above you.
Yeah, please remind me. Oh, is that seam right around it? Yeah. What is that to your right? Looks like a stick from here. Is that just a seam in the rock?
No, it's rail that's been driven into the rock.
Huh.
They drilled the rock out, and then they literally twisted the rail into it when they bent it that way.
That's weird.
And that's the other one over there is the exact same thing. It's just rail that's been driven into the rock.
You're probably just standing on a shaft. Or winds.
It's kind of odd though because they have all these rails and they've been bent in by what looks like might have been these.
We're letting him scout it out, see if it's worth doing or not. He said there was a bunch of rail down about where that light is right now that was suggestive of a trestle, perhaps. Hard to say, it's all bent up and smashed, but perhaps with a trestle. You can see where the light is now.
Cut under on the.
That Boxy went down.
Huh?
The one that Boxy started going down could link up.
Potentially, but it didn't look familiar at all from where I saw.
What do you mean familiar? You've never been here before.
I mean, nothing that I've seen today has linked up to that. The rock is all...
So no down leads. You got to the bottom of everything?
No, I didn't get to the bottom of everything because it still stopes down much further.
But you need rope?
No, you could. It's kind of like this. So it's possible, but I didn't see any levels or anything.
I say we go back and check out the other one.
Yeah.
Survey crew has definitely been here. Yeah, this is probably what the drift level it connected to that stope looks like.
Yeah, good point.
All right, we'll go back to the first set of ladders I went down. See what we can get there. Check out the fault there. See it right here. I guess that's where the gold deposits in that pinker area. Check out how where it gets dry right there. Yeah, the air is moving up that stope we went down behind us, getting damper, and then this way it gets dry when it hits the main airflow. Yeah, wow, this ladder is much newer. This ladder is much newer.
Yeah,
This was re-laddered.
yeah.
If we want to rope, I think we rope to this, because if we pull on it towards that, then it would be wedging it in tighter. I think this is our tie point right here.
That's a good one, yeah.
Because it's the way the wedge is, you're going to be pulling it tighter.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Random.
This is cool with all these stoles.
Yeah, no, it is neat. Okay, he says there's a... So you think there could be 100 level above us?
maybe a sub-level.
Okay.
I don't know. We're probably pretty close to 100 feet from
So he says we don't need rope.
No, at least not yet.
Does anybody have rope just in case?
Not with me.
hand rope.
Here's that ore chute. And this all keeps going. The two ladders are up there. Oh. What happens?
It meanders around, there's raises shooting up, and then it dead ends a drift where it's just absolutely covered in those hairy crystals. Looks kind of cool.
Oh, gypsum?
Yeah.
Do I need to go video the hairy crystals?
It's kind of cool. You can make a groovy reference to it as well.
Hairy crystals. Again, all this stuff went down. So. Romex. Bakery. Someone was working down here recently. There's Romex and a light socket. Well, recently, probably in the 70s. Oh, yeah. I think this is gypsum. Yeah. Hairy crystals. What was going on in here? You think they were working here, or you think they were living in here?
It's kind of hard to say. It doesn't really look like much of a station.
There's a lot of survey marks, though. I mean, nothing but the best.
Got a small workstation here.
I don't know. I almost get the feeling someone may have been staying down here. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh, like considering the newer electrical.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have just been kicking around. I mean, this is quite a ways in there to run, actually get electrical ran all the way over to here.
But I think we need to get down like 100 feet and try and get to the next level. I mean, that's got to connect to a drift. They did not pull that stuff up.
Mm-mm.
You know, it's just, is it caved and blocked off? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Did you go across?
He did. It just faces out.
Faces out.
There's a ore chute. There's an ore chute here that keeps going down, and he's on a sublevel right off of it right there. Seeing if it goes anywhere.
Justin is down, found a drift level down there. Way working down through these stopes. Kind of an ass ride.
Tell me when you're clear, Jake.
What?
Tell me when it's clear.
Okay, hey Jake,
Yeah.
make sure this rope stays looped onto this ladder.
Under it?
On it, like over it.
Oh, yeah.
So it stays with the ladder, because otherwise it's awkward to transition.
Okay.
Is it wire rope?
No, it's climbing rope.
Okay.
So yeah, just make sure it stays on the ladder when you come down.
Starting
That's like,
starting to get dusty. I might have to put the mask on.
Probably the one I saw.
80 degrees maybe angle
That's probably the one I saw. It's not, it didn't look like one I'd want to go to.
from over there. It kept going up from where you were too, right?
Yeah.
Think it's one of the shafts?
I do.
Pretty big.
I really.
Dude, Justin, these colors. I feel bad for you. Reds, purples, blues, yellows, whites, pinks. It's really cool. At least get it on video so the not disabled people can see it.
Not disabled people?
Justin's disabled.
So are we the disabled people?
Justin is. Are you colorblind too?
Are you colorblind?
Red, green.
Really?
Yeah,
You watch that show?
The phosphor's burned out in your eyes, huh?
You probably had no interest in watching the Red Green show.
So those stopes that we looked down to from the hairy crystal drift, I think those are what's behind us.
Okay. So does this keep going down or is this it?
No, it keeps going.
Yeah, this is the drift level. Here's the track. So this is probably the 200. What did that other direction do?
It ends at the shaft or the winds. So the rail kept running out in this.
We're going to end up like 500 feet down in this. You realize that, right? This must have been an ore chute. It's a blown out ore chute, and there's Justin up there. So we must be close to a drift.
must be close.
Yeah, I think that's an ore chute right there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Where are you at? Where you at?
You're missing all the ore cars and shit.
We're missing the ore cars?
Yeah, plural.
Malta? You're joking.
I'm not.
What the?
Except I meet you.
Oh yeah, here's the drift right here. It's caved, but here's the airline. Oh, no way. I thought you were joking. Dude. Oh. There's the way down. I need my... So here they are for real. Of course, this is sort of the ultimate find to actually... Ooh, listen. Is he rolling an ore car?
I hear an ore car.
Oh, man. Did this mine just go from a 2 to a 10?
This mine just significantly improved. Wow.
So check out that.
So yeah, there's.
This is a skip right here.
Yeah, I was just say that's a skip.
This is a skip.
That's an ore car, obviously. And then let's see. Might have been something there, but. Hey.
Check it out. Cap wire.
Oh, he's right. Yeah, there's cap wire right there. And. Whew. That's pretty steep. I'll get over there. You should better view in a second, but that's pretty steep. Yeah, there must be good stuff back this way because we heard the ore car rolling. So I'm gonna head over there first. So, oh yeah, wow. That's.
That would be a challenge because it's undercut.
Yeah, exactly. That would be a challenge.
It might be worth it though.
It was big. You can see the size of the rail here. In front of me, you can see the size of the airline.
Do we hear an ore car rolling?
Yeah, we're doing rides.
No way. No way.
Photo shoot area.
I haven't even shown it in the camera yet. So let me video it and then you guys can do it.
Show the foot brake.
It's pretty cool.
I will.
I don't think anyone's getting these out up the ladder. Well, they could take the wheels, so it's surprising those are here.
Yeah, exactly.
So how did you... Where does it lock to?
It's missing the pad, the shoe.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's the foot brake.
Yeah, the shoe is gone.
And I can't recall ever seeing one with an arced top like that.
Yeah, that's very unique.
Locking pin for the connection. Still got spring. It's a little on the line now. Fixed.
Ready for a ride, Jake?
No.
No.
We can get around it. You know what's interesting, Justin?
What's that?
This is the downgrade.
So that heads to the shaft.
It dumps that way. We're heading to wherever the outskis is for the ore.
Let's see where it goes.
All right, we're going to go this way and explore.
The ore,
forward now. Reduce, this is a downgrade. And then we're jumping this direction, so. Most likely leads to, yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Where the telephone at? Look at that old knife switch. Wow, that's incredible.
Westinghouse. That's really cool.
But since they're geeking on that.
We got to be close to the shaft.
Plate. Come around. Single phase. And boom.
Back to the shaft.
Dusty big shaft. A lot of material went tumbling down there because it smashed all the rail, all the utility lines and everything. All right, I'm gonna take a closer look at that electrical panel.
I don't know what they're doing, but it doesn't sound healthy.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, there's the single ore car. I decided not to ride on it. Done enough of that. Well, I think this is the way down.
I think someone went down here with this hand line.
That hemp rope, probably.
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. I do it was like 35 or 45 degrees.
Yeah, the problem is it looks kind of undercut.
Oh.
I mean, you can do it. I've done worse.
Not on hand line though, right?
No, on rope. The air is blowing down there. You can see all the dust that's going down.
Well, at least one shaft has to be open to the surface. You got the grease mark.
Did somebody go down that? Is that
Look, there's a fucking hand line tied to that ore car.
Thing is just collapsing while we're standing here.
That'd be insane if somebody did.
Ore car, hand line tied to the ore car?
Yeah, it goes.
Well, the ore car weighs what, 1,000 pounds?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
I can tell by the look in your eyes you have feelings for this Wins. Admit it.
Well, I'm tempted. I'm not lying. I'm definitely tempted.
There's an old flame burning.
Yeah.
We're just gonna check out this left side real quick.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah, the fire temptation is burning.
What makes it attractive is that when you have equipment sitting up on the top,
Yeah.
you can't help but think of it just keeps getting better the lower you go. And this really doesn't make a lot of sense with having this internal wind shaft going down and then back that way, 300 feet, there's the main shaft.
Yeah.
So that doesn't compute. It's like if you had a level down there, why wouldn't you just connect it?
I'm wondering if it does connect too, because all the dust is getting sucked.
Yeah, there is a grip of air going down this thing. It's sucks it clean real quick.
Which makes it even more of a mystery to me, because I'm assuming it probably connects to the main shaft.
So
It is pretty crumbly.
it is. If we go down it, it would be an absolute dirty mess. Like you have a mask, right?
I do. But we're gonna have a bunch of stuff dribbling down on us the whole time.
Right. We do have good places to tie off. What's up?
It just leads to a pit that you can't go down without rope, but it doesn't seem to go down that far.
Copy.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know, man. By the time we go back, get the gear, we're into it another, 4 to 6 hours? We're an hour and a half just to get down to this level?
I would say so, yeah. With going back, getting all the gear, then coming back down.
Yeah. It's a very attractive nuisance. You can see the gears are turning over here.
Oh, yeah. I'm tempted.
Well, let's sort of head back that way and we'll look around.
Well, we have to go back up anyway. Yeah.
So if not, it'll be the subject of a future video.
Sounds good. Which, we always come back eventually to these things.
Well, this is the way we came in, right?
Yeah, isn't it?
I don't even remember. Oh, wow, look at the colors. So obviously this drift kept going, and I wonder if it went as far as we did when it was wet.
Yeah.
If it does, that's another, 2,000 feet ahead of us?
Yeah, that's a long way.
So I don't know if we can get over this.
I misunderstood what you were asking.
I mean, this is all caved in down on top of the drift.
Yeah, but if you stick your head in, it looks like you can climb over it. Possibly.
I don't know. That looks plugged.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
No way? All right, working our way out. Still sort of debating on whether we get all our gear, come back here, or make another trip out of it.
He's done mine too.
When could you get back down here again?
Pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Would it be worth it?
It could be. It could be. Especially if we get the others. Make a group effort out of it.